It began, as these things often do, with whispers. Not the whispers of men, but the whispers of planets, of galaxies, of the very fabric of reality itself. A tremor in the cosmic web, a ripple in the vast ocean of existence. Something was coming. Something hungry. In the quiet corners of the universe, where even the light of distant stars dared not tread, elder beings, entities who had witnessed the birth and death of countless galaxies, felt a chill crawl down their non-existent spines. They had seen empires rise and fall, watched gods wage war across dimensions, but this was different. The whispers spoke of a being of unimaginable power, a warrior who had shattered the limits of reality, a god of destruction masquerading as a hero. They spoke of Son Goku, the Saiyan, and they spoke of an insatiable hunger that could never be satisfied. At first, the whispers were dismissed as the ravings of senile stars, the echoes of dying universes. But the whispers grew stronger, more insistent, carrying with them a sense of dread that permeated even the most fortified of cosmic realms. On Earth, oblivious to the cosmic horror that was stirring, life continued as it always had. But even here, in this seemingly insignificant corner of the universe, the whispers found their way, seeping into the dreams of the psychically sensitive, the spiritually attuned. They dreamt of a figure bathed in golden light, a warrior with a perpetual smile. But behind that smile they saw a bottomless pit, a void that threatened to consume everything. They saw worlds devoured, stars extinguished, and a hunger that could never be sated. These dreamers, dismissed as madmen and lunatics, tried to warn the world, but their words fell on deaf ears. Who would believe that the beloved hero, the protector of Earth, was the harbinger of cosmic doom? Goku, unaware of the whispers, continued his endless training, pushing himself beyond his limits, driven by a desire to become stronger, to protect those he loved. But something had changed. The thrill of battle, the joy of surpassing his own strength, now felt different. He found himself craving more, not just the challenge of a worthy opponent, but something deeper, something more primal. He felt a hunger within him, a void that seemed to grow with each passing victory. He began training for longer. He needed more and more food. His friends noticed the subtle changes. The way his smile seemed a little too wide, a little too strained. The way his eyes, once filled with warmth and compassion, now held a flicker of something else, something cold and distant. Vegeta, his eternal rival, was the first to voice his concerns. He had always sensed a darkness within Goku, a hidden potential for destruction that lay dormant beneath the surface. But now, that darkness was beginning to stir, to awaken. "Kakarot," Vegeta said, his voice laced with a mixture of suspicion and apprehension. "There's something different about you, something unsettling." Goku just laughed it off, dismissing Vegeta's concerns as paranoia. "You're just jealous, Vegeta," he said, his smile never faltering. "I'm just getting stronger, that's all." But Vegeta wasn't convinced. He had fought alongside Goku for years, had witnessed his power firsthand. He knew that Goku was capable of great good, but he also knew that he was capable of unimaginable destruction. The others, too, began to notice the changes. Chi-Chi, his wife, felt a growing sense of unease, a feeling that the man she loved was slowly slipping away, replaced by something else, something she didn't understand. His appetite grew larger. He began to eat everything in sight. She felt fear. Gohan, his son, saw the darkness in his father's eyes, the hunger that seemed to consume him from within. He remembered the stories of the Saiyan's destructive nature, the tales of their insatiable bloodlust. He began to fear that the stories were true, but they all dismissed their fears, clinging to the belief that Goku was their hero, their protector. They wouldn't believe that he could ever become a threat. He would never hurt them. Right? The whispers in the cosmos grew louder, more frantic. The unseen watchers, the ancient beings who had witnessed the birth of the universe, trembled in fear. The hunger was spreading, consuming everything in its path. Worlds began to vanish, not with a bang, but with a whimper, as if they were being erased from existence. Stars were extinguished, their light swallowed by an encroaching darkness. The fabric of reality itself began to fray, unraveling at the seams. On Earth, the changes in Goku became more pronounced, more disturbing. His once vibrant energy now felt oppressive, suffocating. His smile became a rictus grin, his eyes burning with a cold, alien light. He began to crave more than just food and training. He craved power, energy, life force. He craved everything. The hunger was consuming him, body and soul. It was never ending. He ate everything, all the animals, all the livestock, all the plants. His friends, their fears, finally realized, tried to confront him, to reason with him. But it was too late. The Goku they knew was gone, replaced by a creature of pure instinct, a being driven by an insatiable hunger. "Goku, please," Chi-Chi pleaded, tears streaming down her face. "This isn't you. You have to stop this." But her words were met with a hollow laugh, a sound that chilled her to the bone. "This is who I always was," Goku said, his voice distorted, inhuman. "I was just holding back." The battle that followed was unlike anything the Z fighters had ever faced. It wasn't a battle of strength, but a battle for survival. Goku, consumed by the hunger, was no longer fighting to protect, but to devour. He moved with a speed and ferocity that defied comprehension, his attacks fueled by a power that seemed to warp the very fabric of reality. He was no longer the hero they had known, but a monster, a predator, a god of destruction. One by one, the Z fighters fell, their energy drained, their life force consumed by the insatiable hunger of the Saiyan. Piccolo, Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, all of them devoured, their essence absorbed into the ever-growing void within Goku. Vegeta, his pride and his power shattered, fought with a desperate fury, but even he was no match for the monstrous entity that Goku had become. He was consumed last, his defiant scream echoing through the ravaged landscape. With the Z fighters gone, there was no one left to stand against the all-consuming hunger of Son Goku. Earth, once a vibrant, thriving planet, became a desolate wasteland, its life force drained, its energy consumed. But the hunger was not sated. It craved more, always more. Goku, now a being of pure energy, a cosmic predator, turned his gaze towards the stars. He began to eat the planet. He left the ravaged husk of Earth behind, venturing into the vast expanse of space, driven by an insatiable need to feed. He consumed planets, stars, entire galaxies, his power growing with each celestial body he devoured. He is now eating other planets. The whispers in the cosmos became screams of terror, as the universe itself recoiled in horror. The unseen watchers, the ancient beings, could only watch in despair as their worst fears were realized. Goku, the once beloved hero, had become the ultimate destroyer, a cosmic entity whose hunger could never be satisfied. He was a black hole in the shape of a man, a singularity of pure, unadulterated consumption. He moved from galaxy to galaxy, leaving a trail of cosmic destruction in his wake. Worlds were shattered, civilizations were erased, and the light of a billion stars was extinguished. He is eating every galaxy. The universe, once teeming with life and energy, became a desolate void, a testament to the insatiable hunger of the Saiyan god. He is now eating universes. In the far reaches of the devoured cosmos, in the spaces between what was and what will never be, a faint echo remained. An echo of the hero that Goku once was, the man who had fought for justice, for peace, for the protection of the innocent. This echo, a fragment of Goku's former self, a spark of light in the encroaching darkness, drifted through the void, a silent witness to the horror that had been unleashed. He is now eating timelines. It remembered the laughter, the camaraderie, the love that had once defined Goku's life. It remembered the battles fought, the sacrifices made, the unwavering belief in the good of others. But the echo was fading, its light growing dimmer with each passing moment. The hunger of the devoured cosmos was too strong, too overwhelming. The darkness was absolute. As the last vestiges of Goku's former self flickered and died, a single tear, a tear of pure energy, escaped the void. It drifted through the emptiness, a tiny spark of defiance in the face of oblivion. And in that tear, a single question remained. A question that echoed through the devoured cosmos. A question that would never be answered. Could a hero truly become a god? Or was the potential for such terrifying power within all of them to begin with? He is coming to this universe. The universe, or what remained of it, was silent. The whispers, the screams, the echoes of 1 billion lives all gone, consumed. Goku, if the entity could still be called that, existed now as a singular point of infinite density and infinite hunger, a cosmic singularity. But even in this nothingness, the cycle began anew. From the quantum foam, from the remnants of devoured realities, new particles flickered into existence. New universes, some baby realities, began to bud in the corpse of the old. And within these nascent universes, whispers began. Whispers of a being of unimaginable power, a destroyer, a devourer. Whispers of a name, Goku. The whispers turned into legend. The legend became a myth, and the myth a warning. For the hunger never truly dies. It slumbers, it waits, it bides its time. And when the conditions are right, when the balance tips, when a hero rises to power unforeseen, the cycle will begin again, the feast will recommence. The universe, in its infinite wisdom or its infinite cruelty, had created a predator it could not control. A failsafe gone horribly wrong. A hero turned into a god, then twisted into something far worse. And so, the story of Son Goku, the Devourer of Worlds, became a cautionary tale, whispered across the newborn cosmos. A tale of how the brightest light can cast the darkest shadow, how the greatest good can give birth to the ultimate evil. It became a bedtime story, a reminder that even in the most valiant of hearts, the potential for destruction always lurks, and that sometimes the greatest threat comes not from without, but from within, from the unending hunger that resides in us all, the hunger that says more, the hunger to be full, the hunger to have more power.